Hey y'all, I'm Madeline Monahan, but you can call me Maddie. I am a writer, actor, and cat mama. Speaking of cats, there she goes. Welcome back to my channel. Did I already say that? I might have already said that. I'm not sure. Koa has the zoomies, so she's back there having a great time right now. So gonna start this video just with like a quick little update of what I've been doing, because again, I realize it's been a hot second since I've made any kind of video or posted any kind of video, and that's my fault. I normally have so much going on that mentally I get so exhausted, and I just am like, I don't have the energy for things like this today. So that's on me. I was taking many a mental health rest. Hi Salem. You show your tail. How about you show everyone your face? Here you go. Say hello. Hello. I am Salem. I'm cute. Sweet girl. I have recently been working on a short script, and I actually just finished the first draft a couple days ago. Hi Koa. They are very zoomy right now. If any of y'all have followed me on Instagram, you will know that I recently watched all of the Scream movies. I have seen 1 through 6 and I can rank them. But the reason why I mention that is because while I was watching the Scream films, especially when I was watching Scream 5, I had the most random idea pop into my head. Like, not even a horror movie, not like anything scary. It was more like a drama, like popped into my head. And I was like, this is so weird. And actually, funny enough, if for anyone who's seen Scream 5 or any of the Scream movies, my favorite character is Dewey. And something about the way that David Arquette is in Scream 5 and the way that Dewey has evolved in Scream 5, like the character progression. Something about that just triggered something, and I was like, oh, here's this random story idea that has nothing to do with Scream, nothing to do with Dewey Riley, nothing to do with any of this. But here's this random thing that just popped up. So I sat down and I wrote a 45-page short film, and I am now currently editing it. So this is, I won't show all of it because we might actually be making this at some point, but I will show you. This is all the paper for it, and I am in the process of marking it up, editing it, making sure that it is nice-ish. This is only draft 1. Draft 2 is next. I thought it would be fun to kind of go through the editing process, my editing process at least, because it's very, I don't want to say weird, but it's not normal. Like, my editing process is normally, I like to have physical copies of stuff in my hand. I've always been like a texture person, and like, I guess textile, is that the right word? I'm not sure. But basically I have to have something in my hand in order to feel productive. And that's why typing is so hard for me, because it's not something that I can hold in my hand. It's why I like to write stuff out before I type things up, is because I can hold a notebook, I can hold a pen. I can't hold a keyboard. I can't do any of that. So when I edit, I hate editing on a computer. I have to have a solid copy in my hand that I can mark up and change around the way that I like things to be changed around. And then when I'm done with that, I can go into the computer and edit it there, knowing that I have my edits done outside the computer. So that's how I like to do things, and that's why I print out the whole script, and I am very excited about it. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about the story, because again, this is something that I feel like could be a film that we make at some point. And I think it's something that I could also then submit to screenplay festivals and or screenwriting competitions. Sorry, Koa's really got the zoomies this morning. But submit it to screenplay competitions, get some feedback on it, maybe see if friends can, obviously people who I trust, can take a look at it and give me some feedback on it, because it is a story that kind of evolved from something that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm always a big believer in, I don't believe in write what you know, I believe in write what you feel. So I think the best stories come from what you're feeling, and I think your best writing comes from what, or at least my best writing, I feel like, comes from what I'm feeling. When I had this random idea while watching Scream 5, while watching Dewey Riley in Scream 5 that has nothing to do with horror, again, I don't even know what was said or if he did something that made me think of it, or just, it was just such a weird idea that's manifested into a 45-page script. But it's, I don't know. But thank you, David Arquette, for portraying Dewey Riley and giving me this idea, even though it has nothing to do with Scream. I don't know. Anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. But I do hope that it's something that I can actually make and put together, and because it is something that so much of it is based off of actual experiences. Obviously, not full experiences, but the core of the story is a lot, very much inspired by aspects of my life and especially aspects of my childhood. So it's very near and dear to my heart. That doesn't mean that I will not take constructive criticism, because I will. Please, I will take all of the constructive criticism. I really hope that it's something that we can make, and I hope that it's something that once we get it to a point where we can produce it, that it's something that we can show to the world. Both the scripts and then hopefully the film. So fingers crossed, we're taking it one day at a time. And today we are focusing on editing. So we're going to edit this baby. Let's go.
Neon lights, they shine so bright. City streets, we're running wild. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Dancing through this endless night. Echoes of the laughter loud. Music pumping, friends around. Every moment feels so right. Living life in this bright town. Midnight in the city glow. Hearts are racing, let it show. We're alive, we're free to be in this urban symphony.
So we're gonna talk down here because I don't feel like lifting the camera. So one of the things that I'm trying to figure out with this is something that I've never really done before is write like arguments, like really intense, like it could potentially lead to murder arguments. It doesn't, obviously, it's not that kind of script, but it's one of those things where it's like I want them to be grounded in what an argument in this scenario would actually feel like what's it like to argue with a family member or a friend, or you know, something where it's like the littlest things just get blown out of proportion and just will set you off. But a friend of mine already took a look at it, and they said that they thought that the arguments were a little bit too resolved before we moved on to the next one. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of cut it off to where it feels like it's just unresolved, and it's this constant like building until it just finally explodes. But yeah, writing arguments is tough, especially like I said, when it's something that was inspired by your own experiences. It's such a weird thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie like this for too much longer because this is actually making me very sleepy and I want to get this done. So I'm gonna sit back up. I'm gonna get back to it. Ugh. I have to go to a work meeting now, so I will pick up where I left off when I get home.
Shadows dance beneath the stars. Strangers close but still afar. All our dreams, they start to fly in the heart of midnight sky. Raise your hands and touch the sky. City breathes and so do I. Every beat that pulses through this night's forever me and you. Midnight night in the city glow. Hearts are racing, let it show.
Hello, it is the next day, Tuesday, November. Oh my God, what day is today? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I went to my meeting last night, and unfortunately, when you work in the service industry, the meeting was basically just a beer tasting, and it made me really sleepy. And so I ended up coming home and sleeping most of the afternoon. So I didn't get anything else done yesterday. So hooray for work meetings that result in very long naps. So today, before work, I'm going to continue editing. I just got an email from a short film that I had auditioned for, and I'm gonna read it through. It looks like it's good news, so I'm gonna do that too. So I'm gonna keep going through my screenplay. I think if I can just really sit down and do it, I could probably get it done before I have to go to work today, but we shall see. We shall see. I also just got back from the gym, so I'm a little bit like, my arms are really tired. It was upper body day, arm day, whatever you want to call it. So my arms really hurt. So holding this camera is very tricky. Yeah, that's my plan today, is shower, make coffee, sit down, watch the Great British Baking Show, and edit my screenplay. Big yawn. So I'm at a point where I'm gonna turn down the TV because Paul Hollywood just started talking. I'm trying to decide what to do. So the climax of this short film is this very intense, very heated argument that happens between the main character and one of her family members. And it's sort of something that's been building up both. I wanted to have it build up both in the script, but then also it's just been building up for years. Like this is something that they just kind of have to get out of their system, and it's going to be painful and detrimental, and it's going to be hurtful for both. And so I'm at this point where, how much do I let them let loose? Not to say that I need the scene to be 5, 6, 7 pages long, but I just feel like maybe an extra page of them really kind of taking digs at each other, because it ends with obviously them storming off, but I want to make sure that enough has been said to justify the storming off, and then also justify the words that are exchanged between the two. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm not good at writing arguments. I'm just afraid that I will get off track. I mean, worst comes to worst, it's only draft 1, which means I have at least 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 more drafts of this that I can do. So yeah, I don't know how it'll go. I'm gonna probably have to read it through a couple times and see if there's anything that I can really change and move around or add. So, Jessica. Well, hello. Are you on the prowl? Are you on the prowl for snuggles? Yeah. Are you on the prowl for some snuggles? You look like a tired baby. Oh, you little baby. Oh, you sleepy boy. So he does this. He will take a nap, and he will then wake up from said nap, and he will want love instantly. Every time he takes a nap, he wakes up and he immediately starts looking for someone to snuggle with. It's very cute. You're just a baby. You're just a little baby. Yeah, you're just a baby boy. Just a baby boy. Yeah, look at you, you cutie. Oh, sweet boy. Good morning. It is Friday, November 29th.
it is the day after Thanksgiving, so I want to say I didn't do anything, but I actually did a lot. So last night on Thanksgiving, I finished draft 2 of my script. I got it all updated, and I'm gonna go, I think, print it out today. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some people to really look at it though, and really give me some good feedback and give me some good constructive criticism. I feel like it's definitely better than it was. Obviously, you know, first drafts are, I feel like even on the second draft, it's really starting to get into a better place. It's in a better position. So I'm kind of like, it was such a good feeling last night too, writing all the way through. Somehow, I don't know how, because I actually thought that I deleted a lot, but somehow my first draft was 45 pages. My second draft is 50. Now, granted, that's including the title page, but still, I was like, I'm pretty sure I deleted more than I added, but I guess not. I don't know how that happened. So we'll see if that stays the same, if there's still stuff that I need to change, if there's, you know, it's just what the story is. Oh, the cats have the morning zoomies. I need to go get my coffee. But I just have a very good feeling about it. And I really hope that with feedback that I get, that I'll be able to make it even better. And then we'll be able to make it into an actual film. And it will be the first 45 to 50 minute film I've ever written. I don't think I'm gonna direct it just because it's something where it's like I'd also really like to be in it. I don't know if I want to pull a Mel Gibson and act and direct at the same time. I don't know. That doesn't really sound fun to me. It sounds very, very scary. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're only on draft 2. We're not there yet. I actually think this is where I'm going to end the video, with my coffee, comfy on the couch, and helping my friend with her own screenplay. So thank you all so much for watching this little second draft adventure. I'll try to keep everything updated with the third draft and how that goes, and if I do get some feedback, and then fourth draft and whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of turn this into like maybe a little series of just from start to finish a short screenplay. And obviously I'm also going to send it off to festivals, I think, once I get it in a more refined place. So maybe we'll stick around for that too. Maybe we'll see how I feel, but I'm feeling really good and I'm feeling really confident about it, and I'm hoping I can get some good feedback so I can make it even better. So but again, thank you all so much for watching. If y'all have any questions about anything, you just let me know in the comments down below. If not, I will see you next time in the next video. Who knows when that will be, but there will be one. Love y'all. Bye.